Okay, so in this video we are going to look at an example of finding the area between two curves. So we want to find the area bounded by y equals e to the x, which is what I have graphed in red, y equals x, the line in blue, and then it's bounded on the sides by x equals 0 and x equals 1. So this is a pretty straightforward. I've got four lines, four curves I should say, and I'm just trying to find the area that's bounded by all those. So the first thing you'd want to do is figure out exactly where that area is. Sometimes that might take a little bit of work to look at it and actually see where that area is. Other times it's pretty easy to see that. So we're trying to find the area of that region, and to do so we are simply going to set up an integral where we are going to go from 0 to 1. Okay, and the reason I know that is because I want to think of these as a bunch of rectangles stacked in here, okay, in between these two curves. A bunch of rectangles just stacked, and I'm stacking these rectangles from x equals 0 to x equals 1. So these are x values. So just keep that in mind for a couple other videos later. So go from 0 to 1, and all I need to do is I'm going to take my top function. So how the rectangles will be defined on top will be the equation y equals e to the x. And I need to subtract from that the bottom function, so the rectangles are defined on the bottom by y equals x. And then dx, and that is it. Okay, so we set up that integral, and we just need to evaluate. Sometimes this will cause us to have to simplify this first. There's nothing I can do to simplify this, so I'm ready to go ahead and integrate. And so all I'm going to do is take the antiderivative of each one of those terms, and I will get e to the x minus 1/2 minus 1/2 x squared, and I'm going to evaluate from 0 to 1, which will just be e to the first minus 1/2 times 1 squared minus e to the 0 minus 1/2 times 0 squared. And we evaluate, this would just be e minus 1/2, and then minus e to the 0 is going to be 1. This will just be 0 though, so we get e minus 1/2 minus 1, which we will just say is e minus 3/2. And I'm just going to leave that as my answer. I'm not going to try to get a decimal for that. This would be something it'd be expected to do without a calculator, so this would be as simplified as you would need to make that answer. So that is the general idea of finding the area between two curves, where those curves are going to be written in terms of x. Okay, and that means our rectangles are going to be stacked. We're going to have them vertical they're going to be oriented vertically, and they're going to be stacked from an x value to another x value.